Hey there, Cap. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm getting ready to start your reading, guys. Thank you for your patience. This will be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. The reading will be general as always. Please only take what resonates. Leave the rest. And, of course, check your other placements if you need more specific information, okay? All right, guys. Spirit, what do we have today for my Capricorn collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Oh, card flew out. Immortal. Oh, look at this. Immortal. The consuming family. Pressure appears. Interesting. Okay. Someone could feel, honestly, not only under the pressure of the peers, but maybe it looks like somebody's family can be all-consuming too. This is really interesting now that I'm looking at it. This may actually have something to do with... Oh, this is really interesting. I've actually never seen this card. So the card number is 6, by the way, too, if that resonates with someone. But this could also be about, I'm noticing it's almost like a religious picture at the top here. Maybe this person is wanting to be with someone who her family or her peers do not approve of. There's a woman obviously here. It could be a male or a female, doesn't matter. So maybe the family or the peers have specific, a specific idea of who you or your person should be with. Okay, it may be due to religious or ethnicity, or religion, I should say, or cultural, I guess, ethnicity, age, something along those lines. So interesting. I'm noticing she kind of looks like a gypsy here, right? And this looks like Jesus, so I'm going to guess religious versus maybe someone who is, you know, maybe a gypsy or a seer, or someone who's intuitive, spiritual. How interesting. Okay. What else here? So definitely feeling the pressure here. Someone is certainly feeling the pressure here, like someone wouldn't approve. Or maybe their peers wouldn't approve, their family wouldn't approve. Yeah, see, this might be more of an internal struggle here because this card is the monster within, okay? Yeah, this is something that this person is taking on mostly in their head. I feel this has been an internal struggle for them. They've made it their own personal challenge, it looks like to me. I've noticed that this person here might be kind of daydreaming, and what I mean by that is they might spend a lot of time like in their head, a bit more than in reality. They may have went through some personal challenges or feel like they're going through some personal challenge due to this, especially if they're wanting to be with someone and they cannot be. This is interesting actually because as always, with Spirit and the way Spirit works. I actually just did a reading, a collective reading. It is taking literally forever to upload for some reason. No idea why. I have 5G, but it is certainly taking its time. But there was a little bit of something like that in it. Not those cards, but certainly that message. Uh-oh. Yeah. Death rites here. Honoring lives. This is also about saying goodbye, though. Oh, wow. Okay, so somebody may be breaking away from other people due to the fact that they may have been kind of, oh, wow, under the power. I hate to call it the power, but definitely under the influence of a family that is way too involved, I'll say, in their life, in their decisions, in their money, I just heard. Interesting. Maybe even in their money. That they've had to follow their traditions, their ideas of what this person should be, how they should live, who they should date, who they should marry. Wow, okay. Maybe even down to their vocation in life, their job. That's very interesting. Somebody may actually be saying goodbye to that. Now, there could have also been a death here. perhaps some of the people, some of these pressures, you know, maybe one of the people actually did pass on, or maybe, oh wow, I just got a different story. Maybe this has just been passed down from generation to generation here. You know, this could have been something that this person knew from their great-grandparents to their grandparents to their now parents, you know, that's been deeply instilled in them as well. Honestly, Capricorn, I guess this could be you too, so you'll know if it is. But look, somebody here is definitely looking for something more daring. They want to follow their adventurous side here, okay? They want to have some kind of excitement, it looks like, in their life here. This is a person that may like the nightlife. They might work at night. They might really, what is the word I want to use? Excel in the evening. Like, I'm a bit of a night owl. I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. That's when I get a lot of stuff here. And even my second wind. So I feel like this person might really like that. They could be a very daring person as well, or you. But this person is tired of living, it looks to me, by what other people want here. And this is you or your person, okay? This is what I'm getting, tired. They're ready to do something more daring. They're ready to step out maybe into the unknown or towards something that they want, okay? Something that feels more exciting to them. This feels very regimented to them. They're sick of that. They want to live by, I feel like they want to march to the beat of their own drum, basically. They want to live by their own rules here. Yeah, look at this. And then we have the card of ancestry here. So I really do think this is something that is very, very deep within them. Someone may also have some kind of Egyptian ancestry or some kind of ties to Egypt. But this person may also be very gifted here. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. You know, it does say magical inheritance. There's something that they have been gifted with that might go against what the people around them feel is right or real. Their family might actually be religious. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. And so not only is this person, if this is a person that you're dealing with, not only, you know, could you very well be a spiritual person, but I feel like they too are figuring out that they are. Wow. Okay. I didn't see this coming. Yeah. And then we have the card of connecting deep within, instincts, sacred dance. See, that's what they're doing. They want it. They're tired of being so regimented. They're tired of following the whole family. In fact, they're breaking. That's what they're doing. They're breaking these family patterns, which go way, way back. That have actually kept them quite restricted. Sorry, I was looking to see where I could lay my cards. That have kept them quite restricted. They really want to follow their instincts. They feel more drawn to spirituality than things that I feel like are very regimented here. Even if it was, you know, church or, yeah, whatever it was. I mean, obviously it feels to me like it was some kind of religion for sure. So whatever that means to them. All right, they're ready to have kind of this sacred dance with life. Okay, and again, take it as it resonates. This could very well be you. I'm being very pulled to your person, but it could very well be you as well. Okay, for a lot of you guys. So anyway, just really trying to follow their instincts here and break away, I think, from this all-consuming family, from this peer pressure that they're really feeling. Getting through these personal struggles and these challenges that they actually have internally. Okay, they want to improve their life. They want a life that's definitely happier, and they're ready to say goodbye to that kind of living is what I'm getting. I think that it's kept them stuck in some ways, or they feel like it has, and it certainly kept them unhappy in a way. They want to live life freer, all right? And something like that is just not accepted, I feel like, in the course of whoever is around them. The card literally says family, so it could very much so be a family. Yeah, look at this. So this person feels very fragmented at this time. I'm getting in terms of rejection and loss. I'm feeling the loss is more a loss of themselves here. That's what fragmented means, right? They feel like people have taken from them, even through their own conditioning, their own expectations, and not given anything back, okay? Very interesting. So this could have been some kind of contract they were in. It could have been their career. It could have been some kind of commitment that this person was actually in before. that they're feeling this about, something that has left them feeling like they just want more, right? I want something different. This is not what's working for me. I know this is what we do, but this is not what's working for me. Look at this. Maybe they're feeling guilty about that. They could also feel guilty about, especially with you, if they sabotage some kind of connection with you because of this mode of thinking, right? Because of what their family would have thought here, what their peers would have thought here, or what they actually thought they would thought. Because remember, the internal struggle, the monster within, is what was giving them this information. So did they actually reach out and ask them, or did they just know this and they just, instead of doing anything about it, they sabotage something here? They definitely have a lot of guilt over something when it comes to you, Capricorn. Yeah, see, this person has a lot, I'm sorry, this card was actually upside down. This person has a lot of inner child wounds here, okay? And maybe they have a lot of healing and stuff that really needs to take place. Perhaps they're actually noticing that or recognizing that. I don't really know, honestly, because it did come out here in reverse. So this could have been something, especially due to this, okay? Due to, especially the consuming family, right? It could have definitely been due to that. It might have had them live a very restricted life. Oh, wow. Heavy hit on that. I feel like this person has endured some things. Definitely not so good things. Yeah, as a child. That's terrible. I'm looking at a little boy, actually, for some reason. That's what I'm seeing. So definitely as a child. And maybe even saw, in terms of relationships, that basically what they saw was people not practicing what they preach, okay? So I think this person does have a lot of internal struggles, a lot of conflicts regarding that. This could have very well impacted your relationship in a very negative way, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, look at this. Definitely. Of course, a person like that is going to have some kind of control tactics that they try to use. They may have tried to use some of that manipulation on you to try and control you. Generally, a person that's out of control, right, or who feels out of control is that person that will use various control tactics. Maybe they try to make you jealous. Maybe they, talk down to you. Maybe they spun things or left you in the dark, something to always try and keep the upper hand. But I think it ended up blowing up in their face. Now they feel very guilty because they know that you were a good one. Okay, you were definitely somebody who, yeah, I feel like okay, were you a friend? You might have actually been a friend, is what I just heard. So you may have been a good friend to them. You may have been someone who kind of stood by them or did stand by them, would stand by them. I'm hearing that also something about the judgment, like you weren't judgy. They're used to that. They're used to everything. And they really thought this was normal, I think, for a little while. And I don't know. I feel like they kind of flowed with it, but they really are seeing how abnormal all that is. That too was a form of control here. Yeah, see? They're recognizing that their whole life here has not been built here on a strong foundation, on a solid foundation here. Yeah, so they're feeling very wobbly, I feel like, in their life period, but certainly with the situation, I feel like with you, because there's so much guilt here. Now, if you guys had a contract together, they could certainly be feeling a lot of guilt here about sabotaging. Okay, you see what the issue is, though, right? It's, inner child, definitely inner child wounding here. This person has not been very accountable. Definitely strikes me as a person that would always be, they would definitely gaslight you. They would be pointing outward, it feels like to me. I'm trying to make you think that you were the problem, perhaps. That could have very well been part of the control tactics too, because they didn't want to face their own stuff. I think they believed their own bullshit for a while, to be honest with you, but something has happened to this person that's made them see, and it may have even been the people around them that helped them kind of open their eyes to, although I don't think they meant to, open their eyes to what was going on. You look at that. You can't freaking make it up. Yeah, what was going on here. And then we got the shadow side here. You can, the dark night of the soul. Yeah. So they basically went through a dark night of the soul. And I think it was due to the people around them. Okay. And they started to see, all that is that's, you go through that when you go through an awakening, right? Most people do anyway. I've heard of spontaneous awakening. Mine sure as hell was not spontaneous. I went through a dark night of the soul, absolutely. But you know what? You have so many glimpses of what's real during the course of that. Okay, you have tons of epiphanies. You're able to see things clearer. It is, honestly, it is so worth it. It feels like hell when you're going through it, but it's so worth it. And that is exactly what was saying, or that's exactly what was happening here. Something may have actually happened to harm this person's solid foundation, or to let them know that this structure was formed on a, definitely not formed on a solid foundation is what I'm getting here. So they've been through some kind of shadow work here. Certainly a dark night of the soul. One more card here on this person. Yeah. Look at this. This person is watching you, though. Definitely spying on you, trying to see what's going on with you. Give me more on this person towards my Capricorns. Wanting to know what you're up to. Look at this. Yeah. Wow. See, they know that they're going through some kind of karma here, some kind of rebalancing, and they feel like it has a lot to do with the way that they treated you and possibly others here. They're recognizing that it has been this work that has not been done for a while, that has really contributed to a lot of negativity in relationships. For some reason, I want to say outside of this, even within these, they're understanding these in themselves were kind of toxic situations, okay? And that they are now paying a karmic price to kind of rebalance things due to it. Yeah, so somebody is definitely wanting to have a new start here. This is the card. This is the Ace of Wands. So that's about a new passionate start. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio here. What about this person towards my Caps, please? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they definitely are. And, you know, here's the thing right here. They feel like this is something that has faded. But I do want to say this. This might come in just literally out of nowhere, okay? I really feel like divine intervention, okay, did come in between this situation here, because there is no way you could have dealt with this person with all of this other situation going on. But also divine intervention came in to kind of wake this person up is what I'm getting. You must have a very, I'll just say this might be a high-level connection in terms of, you know, potentially a high-level soulmate. Yeah, look, golly, you can, thank you, Spirit. You can't make this up. Remembering, awakening. I can't even get my damn words out of my mouth, and then the cards fly out. See, this person is definitely, divine intervention came along and awakened this person up, okay, to what was real, to what, that's what all this karma is about, okay? They're actually balancing their karma out. There's good karma, there's bad karma, right? But they're balancing out their karma here to bring you some level of justice here. And that was divine intervention. They had to come in and help this person really see the light. Now that they have, you can see it. They're having this awakening in terms of who they are, all right? In terms of what it is that they're wanting, what they should be doing. Look at this. And they're wanting to have some kind of renewal here. They're wanting to re-spark a situation with you. Okay, this person may want to travel towards you, or even just send you some kind of message here. It looks like some kind of communication. I feel like they're definitely trusting that this is in the hands of divine timing here. They know that they still have some work to do. Plus, you can see that they are very heavy in guilt here about something that has happened, about the way that they treated you, the way, oh, something about the way they spoke to you too. That's going to resonate for some of you guys. They know that they're more alike in terms of the spirituality, whoever I'm talking to here, or whatever it is where you guys are in sync on in terms of your belief systems. They realize they're more alike in that way with you than the others, most definitely, than what they have been, yeah, than what they've been taught to really believe. Why do I feel like this person may have grown up in kind of a restricted, I don't know, religion, maybe a restrictive kind of belief system, something along those lines. What else, Spirit? What else from this person to my Capricorns? Yeah, look at this. Yeah, see, now they want to move towards their purpose. They're understanding that there's a much larger purpose, and it could be to this connection alone. This could have been, remember earlier they said friends. You could just be friends. It might just be wanting someone, or it might be someone wanting to reconnect, rebuild a friendship. It could also be a love. Regardless, this person knows that you are in their life for some significant reason. Yeah. All right, so this could actually happen in the autumn time, all right, which is not too far off. That they're wanting to actually try and move towards you, or where they will actually feel strong enough and more in control, I feel like, of their own life to be able to move towards you. I feel like they're already itching to do so, but I don't know if they're just coming to this. They're remembering already, but all of this is coming to fruition. You can actually see the progression here. This person might have had a lot of ego before, a lot of pride. I feel like some of the connections here might have actually been secret in some way as well. That's why I feel like maybe y'all were friends. They did say they're friends, and maybe y'all had some kind of secret relationship that you were trying to keep out of mainstream, or where people wouldn't know about it. And it could have just been basically based on the very first card, okay? But again, that could have been their inner conflict about what will people say, what will they think, that sort of thing. But somebody here is ready to take a leap here, okay? They want to have freedom out of this situation and to go after what it is that they want. They want to be able to chase also other opportunities here. Remember, we saw that there was something that they were hanging on to. I said, you know, somebody might, you know, want them to work in a certain job, or think a certain way, or believe a certain way, that sort of thing there. Now, they could also be watching you, Capricorn, within your own life here as well. All right, move towards a lot of freedom, okay? Leaping towards your own opportunities. Look, this person's very happy. They're quite free, right? They could be watching you do that as well, all right? And be very drawn to that life. And then we have, yeah, but here we have it, action. This person's working up the courage here to take action towards you because they want to have those new beginnings. And Jupiter is actually ruling those cards. I do have the card of Twin Flames on the bottom if that does resonate for you. Yeah, Jupiter is remember, Jupiter is always the planet of luck. It's first of all, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, but it is the planet of luck. It's the planet of expansion, okay, success. So please know that Jupiter is around this, and this person is wanting to take this kind of action towards you. I do think they're trying to get themselves together here, especially with the Courage card showing up. So Spirit, clear. Interesting. So, how does this person see my Capricorn Sun? Or what are their feelings? I want to know what their true feelings are towards my Capricorns, please. What are their true feelings towards my Capricorns, please, Spirit? Whoa, look at that. Highly, highly intuitive, spiritual. Didn't I say it? Very spiritual. A J or a B may be affiliated with your name, their name, something resonate with you. Okay, they feel like you are very intuitive, highly spiritual, all-knowing, really. Okay, you're someone that tunes into people quite easily. You're also a very loving person, I feel, but you might actually be an intuitive, honestly, is what I'm just getting off this card for some reason. You highly empathic is what I'm feeling here, but also you could do, I mean, honestly, you could do what I do right now, or you could be a healer in some way. Something about you is very healing. You also keep a lot to yourself is what I'm getting from that card too, so you probably don't divulge a lot. You might have a lot in your life. You might have a great deal of success, but you handle it very gracefully, right? You don't tell people, you don't boast. You kind of roll in silence in a sense. I don't know why I just heard this person sees you as powerful in some way as well. So maybe they see something that you're doing is also very powerful. Okay, and then we have the Queen here. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups here. So you could be dealing with, what do I have here? I have some Pisces energy here, and then I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So how do they feel about you? I think they feel like, you know, you're a very loving soul. Again, the Queen of Cups to me is someone who's very intuitive, very loving, very nurturing. Yeah, someone who takes care of the people that are around them. You know, a very, I just want to say a wise counselor for some reason. Maybe you are an actual You might actually be a counselor, okay? Because I want to say wise counsel to a lot of people. Maybe a lot of people come to you for advice or to help them with things because they know that you're going to be very compassionate with it and very giving. Yeah, look at this though. They see you as their lover. I mean, they see you might be dealing with a Gemini as well, but they see you certainly as their lover. They see you as their other half, someone who makes them happy. You might be very much so a very free spirit. I'm noticing that in this card. Someone who is not easily tamed here, all right? A lot of passion though, ton of passion for you. Look at all the red in the card. So they're very, very drawn to you, okay, physically as well. They think this is I'm telling you, they think that this connection is not, I hate to say sent from above. I mean, I hate to say it in that way because it sounds so, I don't know, cliche, I guess. But I mean, I feel that. They feel like it's a fated connection. Oh, look at this, yeah. But they know that I'm telling you, whatever they're leaving behind, I'm feeling like they're going to be left out in the cold, I think, in that situation. I think they feel like, and maybe they also feel like you might leave them out in the cold if they come forward, if they confess how they feel, what they're learning. Oh, what are they learning? So they're learning something about you. They're learning something about this connection and how much it means to them, okay? I think they're really afraid that you could end up really hurting them, leaving them out in the cold, especially if they forsake everything that they've known in their life. And for this person, for some reason, it seems to scare them a bit. Yeah, look at this, yeah. Something they did to you in the past, they feel like this is why they feel like you're going to leave them out in the cold, because you feel like that would be justice in some way. You could very well be dealing with a Libra. We also have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus here. All right, because you feel like that would be justice, right? So this is what they're afraid of, coming here and putting their heart out to you, explaining things to you. They want to get it right because they feel like you're powerful in some way. Okay, something about you seems very regal to me. Very respected individual, highly respected actually. And they feel like in some way this would actually be justice if if they came to you and, I guess just conveyed their feelings, and then you could be like, well, that's great, I'm going to use my sword now and just kind of cut you out. When in reality, we know that this person stays in their head, right? That might not, that may not be at all. This is a fear is what I'm thinking here. All right. And it may not be reality, although it very well could. Okay. They know though, even if you did that, that would be justice. So I'm thinking they may have made you feel left out in the cold before. All right. One more card as to how they feel about my Capricorns, please. I get a really, I don't know if this person is just, runs along the lines of pessimistic sometimes, but I feel like they could almost feel like you want to do that. Does that make sense? Like, oh yeah, they would really enjoy doing that to me after what I did to them. And by the way, that would be my justice here. But regardless, they want to come forward and try to invest in you. They feel like you would be a good investment in terms of their life. Look at this. You must be the one here who tames the lion here. We have the card of strength, the card of Leo here. All right, so they feel like you're the one that tames them. You're the one that cares about them. You're the one that makes them feel at home. You're the one that makes them want to calm down and do better and really assert themselves. Fly right. If they were a bit of a player before, they don't want that. Do you see what I'm saying? This is a person that's thinking about longevity, it looks like, with you. All right, so what is their next move, Spirit? I'm going to tell you, you got this person. You got them because they feel like you are, it's almost like you're the only one that can tame them. You're the only one that can calm them down. You have some kind of special effect, it looks like, with this High Priestess here on them, some powerful effect. And they're really, I don't want to say entranced, but they're definitely very, very drawn to you. Like it's a very mystical kind of draw that they feel with you. Oh, wow, their next move. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. All right, so their next move is definitely wanting to move towards you in a very passionate way. What's their next move, Spirit, please? Towards my Capricorn. Obviously, that's a very fast-moving wand. It can certainly be looked at as a bit of a player. This is also Sagittarius energy. You may be dealing with a Sag here. Yeah, they definitely want to move towards you very quickly, okay? I feel like this is definitely a card of movement, all right? But it's also a card of passion, all right? Creativity, maybe wanting to come towards you in a very creative way to try to spark something here. Look at this. What is their next move? This person, they're really thinking about it though, because look here. I mean, they're not even looking at this. They're looking at that one cup, and in this particular card that they want to give you, this one cup, okay? I want to give them this one cup, all right? They're so afraid. I feel like now, obviously, there's 4 cups in the card here. That's really a card about being discontent. It's a card about being bored. Definitely feeling like they're bored in their life. But not only that, I feel like they are just looking. They continue to look at this one cup that they want to bring to you. Is it enough? You know, will they not accept it? That's what I'm really getting. Will they not accept it? Will they be discontent with what I'm offering here? They must be younger than you, or for some of you, that will definitely resonate. There's an age difference here. You might be dealing with a younger fire sign here, too, because I just noticed I had that on Leo in the Sag card here. Yeah, look, see, they look at you as a star. I'm telling you, you have this person's respect. Maybe they're watching you in some way, shape, or form. They're watching you shine. They feel like you're a person that shines, the way you communicate, the way you dress, the way you carry yourself. Okay, your wisdom, the way you're able to assess things, help people, something about you. It could be, you know, even your business acumen, anything like that. They feel like you are definitely a star. All right, and I feel like they watch you. I think we had a card. We had a card actually earlier about spying. They watch you in some way. So if you do have social media platform or something like that, they're watching you. And if you work with them, obviously they're watching you. Look at this, yeah. Watching you, wanting to invest here with a 7, looking at where they've invested before, knowing that that has not been good for them. Their whole mindset, their whole precept about what might become of this situation. But you know what? Here's the thing to remember, Capricorn. All this is by design. Okay, it may have been very painful, and I really hate that. But, you know, we grow through these experiences, and a lot of these are by design. That pain helps us generally awaken. I'm sure it probably did for you, and it certainly has for this person, okay? A lot of times we have to find out the hard way that what we thought was right was not right at all, okay? And we have to make those adjustments, and that's what's happened for them. Look at that. Wow, okay? Wow. So they're coming. Didn't I say there's an age difference here? Looking at you as the Queen of Wands. All right, this person, this is where they want to invest. You are their star, okay? They fear that you're not going to accept this cup. All they have to come in with is this Knight. That's how they act. I'm sorry. They're very fiery. They're very passionate. They're a lot of fun. They may come at you in that way. I think in the past you've been able to have that definitely with them. Look at this. So didn't I say they see you as a bit regal? Look at this. This woman she's a queen, and definitely a queen, right? Whether you're a female or a male, all right? But very regal, all right? This is a very passionate person, very attractive. Things come to her pretty easily, all right? She's able to manifest things easily. She has her share of suitors for sure. People who give her a lot of attention, but most importantly, she is a go-getter. She's the life of the party. She's easy to get along with generally, but she's also very fiery and passionate. That is what they want to move towards. Get one more. Yeah, you're the only person they have on the brain. That's what I'm getting. Look at this. Look. And then they're coming in with this Page of Swords, though. So we see them wanting to come in very, very quickly here. They don't have much to offer. Maybe they're afraid of this too. You may feel like this is all they're offering. Maybe they were only offering the wand in the past. Let's be honest. Okay, but they're not coming to you because that's all they... Okay, Capricorn, not sure exactly what happened there, but my phone completely cut off. So I might try and splice this together. If not, we will have a part 2. Okay. So I'm not sure what all you caught, but they're not coming in like this because, well, maybe they do feel like they don't really know how to approach you is what I'm getting here. I mean, look at how they see you. You know, you're this beautiful amazing person who's very powerful, who has it all, basically, right? And they just don't feel like they have a lot that they can really offer you. But also, I feel like they're walking in this way because although they're enthusiastic about it, although they want to move towards you, that's what I always want to see as a knight, right? Anytime I'm thinking about this, a knight is very brave, all right? A knight is a warrior, right? So you want to see that kind of person definitely coming towards you, coming to get what they want, okay? Or at least make the effort, all right? But when they get off the horse, they may be a little bit like this because of the way they see you, and also because I feel like their tail is going to be a little between their legs. I'm not going to lie. It's funny because they look like they're coming in so confidently, but I think it has to do with maybe what they did to you, how they treated you, and plus if they went through an awakening, they're in this kind of new energy, right? But the truth is this person wants to give to you, all right? They want there to be equal reciprocity. They may be acknowledging that they actually breadcrumbed you in the past and that things definitely were not balanced the way that they should have been, and they're wanting to do that, okay? They want to have some kind of balance with you, or they want to balance things with you and show you that they can be an equal giving partner that you deserve, because they weren't doing that before. But I do think most importantly, they're going to be truthful about what they're saying. They're going to bring a sense of clarity to whatever information has been missing here. If there were lies, maybe they want to straighten that out, okay? They definitely want to bring forward truth to you because they feel like you deserve that. And maybe you've had to wait a long time for that. They might have just left you hanging, honestly, without even telling you anything, which is terrible. But unfortunately, ghosting is all too common now. They also feel like they need to be very transparent with you about something else in their life or why they did what they did is what I'm getting here. Okay, very interesting. I have the 10 on the bottom. And I really feel that is to say what they're telling you has to do with an ending in their own life, maybe an ending of the way that they believed, an ending of maybe ties that they had to people who expected certain things of them and that they just weren't going to live by those kind of constraints anymore, that sort of thing. Very interesting. Yeah, it is interesting because some of this is definitely like... cards are different, all the cards are different, but a lot of the message is like the collective one that I did that's taken forever to upload right now. But yeah, definitely that sort of message, even beyond all the clearing. Interesting. So what would this person want to say? He says, I wasn't sure how, see, I just said he, that's crazy. Maybe you're dealing with a he here. It says, I wasn't sure how my life would have changed if we continued the connection. Yeah. See, you kind of went against, you really challenged a lot of things in this person's world is what I'm getting here. The way they believed, the way they saw things, the way they were raised. That's weird. Something about your eyes and also your hair. Something about your hair they really love. Look at this. I feel so damaged and jaded. You know, I think they're coming through that, to be honest with you. I think that has a lot to do with what they've opened their eyes to as well. We know this person had some childhood wounds, obviously, that were not dealt with very clearly here. But also, I think that this is something, obviously, anytime we go through a dark night of the soul, that's what it's doing, right? It's helping us to open our eyes to what we're seeing through that wounded space, right? And helping us to actually see what is real, okay? And yeah, it's crazy the epiphanies you start to have. And this is very common, I would say, when you've been through that. Feeling very damaged, JD, like, oh my God, I didn't even know that I thought like that, that I saw things that way, that I didn't see the truth in this situation. Okay, so they could have been feeling quite a bit of that. And they may still be feeling some of it, some wounding that they're trying to get through as well. Look at this. I have old cycles, old wounds, karma, and old patterns to clear up. I'm working on it. Yes, they are. I do feel like they're working on it here. And they're heavily thinking about what they want to do, what they might want to do. For now, they're obviously watching you, admiring you, respecting you. I'd like to see you. I'm dealing with a lot of old karma right now. I'm telling you, you can't make it up. They're really going through it. They're going through their dark night, but this dark night for them is going to bring them, you know, a beautiful day, right? It's going to bring them a beautiful morning. They're really going to have They're just going to see things differently. They're going to feel differently. They're going to be different. All right? See? They understand they don't feel this way with anyone else. They're watching you do something here. I feel like you're highly intuitive. I feel like you either read tarot, or you could just be like a medium. You could be a healer. You could be someone who motivates others. Something about you is very highly respected, but also they see you as powerful. Memories of us still linger even after all this time. Okay, good to know. So that could have definitely been, yeah, there could have definitely been a lot of time between the two of you. And then they said, I can't be with you right now, but I will be back for you. I will. That's because they're dealing with their own stuff. They are breaking away from a lot of patterns here that have kept them stuck. Listen, what you choose to do is obviously up to you. You always have the free will to do whatever. I don't know your situation. Every situation will be very, very different. This just gives you some insight into the person that you were dealing with. Again, it's very general, but if you recognize it, you'll know it. Okay? What you choose to do with them once they do actually move towards you, of course, is always free will. Some things people will just feel are irreparable. I would ask you at some point to forgive for your own sake, though, because forgiveness is always for us, right? It's not about the other person. They do say, I feel heartbroken. Don't think I don't care. I do. I just feel stuck right now. They feel stuck because they're still dealing with it. They're still trying to understand it. Their heartbroken part is about feeling like, remember that card that we saw here where they had a lot of guilt because they sabotaged the situation. They feel like they've lost the best thing that could have happened to them due to their sabotaging ways, due to their actions, because they could not see clearly is what I'm getting, okay? They did say, I thought I could walk away and forget about you and this like I've walked away from many others. Oh, no, no, no. That did not work out for him. And then I've had a sudden realization about my life and about our connection. Oh, my God. Definitely going to sum it up right there, Capricorn. Powerful reading. Very beautiful, I think. And regardless of what you want to do, I always love to see somebody who is growing, who's dealing with their stuff, who's gaining some perspective about what's happened. I definitely expect this person to approach you at some point, most definitely, and at least try to give you the truth, which I think you have wanted. Maybe you feel like that would bring you some kind of clarity and even closure, but honestly, it may even create an opening for you guys to be together if you want that as well. So obviously your choice, you know your situation. As always, I've enjoyed it. Hope you guys have too. I will see you guys soon. Bye, Cap.